What if I told you that the growing weakness in your legs, that slight hesitation before you stand up, or that wobble you feel when you cross the room, has almost nothing to do with your actual muscle age? What if it's not about irreversible decline, but about a simple power failure inside your body? A few key circuits that have gone quiet. If you've felt your legs just don't trust the ground like they used to, even when your mind is sharp as a tack, listen closely. This isn't just you. And more importantly, this is not your final chapter. There's a way to reboot your system, to make your legs feel solid, responsive, and powerful again. And it doesn't involve a single exhausting workout or a costly physical therapist. It's about flipping 3 specific biological switches that your body is desperately asking for. In this video, we're breaking down 3 essential vitamins that can fundamentally change your leg strength, often with results you can feel in days, not months. This isn't hype. These are the foundational building blocks that have helped countless people over 60, just like you, reclaim their stability and their freedom without overhauling their lives. So if you're past that 60-year milestone, consider this a critical briefing. Stick with me, because I'm not just going to name these 3 vitamins. I'm going to give you the exact blueprint how to use them, the foods that activate them, and one crucial mistake that makes most supplements worthless. Let's start this journey to solid ground and a steady you. But first, click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more straight talking advice like this. And while you're at it, drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing our community stretch across the globe. Now let's get straight to the first vitamin, and honestly it's the bedrock for everything else. It's called vitamin D3. And if you're over 60, this single nutrient is the foundation foreman for your entire body, and its absence could be the real reason your legs feel unsteady. Think of vitamin D3 as the construction foreman for your body's frame. It's the boss that tells your body how to use calcium to build strong, dense bones, the very structures your muscles anchor to. It also supervises your muscle function and ensures the nerve signals from your brain arrive at your legs instantly and clearly. But here's the problem no one tells you about until it's too late. After 60, your body's ability to produce its own vitamin D3 plummets. It's a natural part of aging, not a personal failing. Your skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight. You might be spending more time indoors. And your liver and kidneys, the final activation centers, just don't work as quickly. So, slowly, quietly, a deficiency takes hold. It doesn't scream, it whispers. You start noticing the small things. Your legs feel unreliable. Pushing yourself out of a deep sofa requires a strategy. You might feel a subtle tremor when you walk, or you're suddenly plagued by nighttime leg cramps that jolt you awake, especially in your calves. Maybe you've had a few near misses, stumbling over nothing, moments you dismiss but can't quite forget. These aren't just random signs of getting older, they are distress signals. Your body is calling for its foreman. In fact, a landmark study from Harvard University found something staggering. Older adults with low vitamin D levels had a nearly 40% higher risk of falls and hospital visits. That's not a small number, it's a life-altering statistic. It shows just how protective this one vitamin is. But here is the truly incredible part. When you give your body the D3 it's been missing, the turnaround can be stunningly fast. A fascinating UK study gave seniors a simple, modest dose of vitamin D3, just 800 IU a day. In only 5 days, their leg strength increased by almost 20%. Think about that. A nearly 1/5 improvement in strength in less than a week. That's not just data, that's the difference between needing help and walking confidently on your own. So how does it work? It's magic. D3 unlocks calcium absorption, making your bones solid. It fine-tunes muscle contractions for smoother movement. It dials down inflammation, which is often the cause of that heavy, leaden feeling in your legs. But most critically, it strengthens the neuromuscular system, the hotline between your brain and your muscles. That's the system that saves you when you step awkwardly off a curb or catch yourself before a fall. So let's talk brass tacks, how to take it correctly so it actually works. For most people over 60, a daily dose of 800 to 2000 U of D3 is the sweet spot, safe and powerfully effective. But the dosage is only half the story. Rule number 1, never take D3 on an empty stomach. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it needs a little fat to be absorbed. So take it with a meal. Your breakfast with eggs, a little avocado, or even some full-fat Greek yogurt is perfect. A bit of olive oil on your salad at lunch works too. Without fat, you might as well be taking nothing. And here's a pro tip, take your D3 in the morning. For some, taking it late at night can interfere with melatonin production and disrupt sleep. So, to put a fine point on it, if your legs feel weak, if stairs look like mountains, if you're tired of feeling cautious with every step, vitamin D3 is your powerful first move. It's not magic, but it's the closest thing to it, because you're simply giving your body the raw material it's been starving for. It's easy, it's affordable, and it's a profound act of self-care. A few seconds a day for legs that feel like your own again. If this is making sense to you, let me know with a quick comment. Just say, hello, and where you're from, and make sure you're subscribed for more no-nonsense guides for seniors and their families. I'm thrilled you're with me now. Let's move to our second vitamin. This one is the silent hero, the one everyone forgets, but it is absolutely non-negotiable for stable, coordinated, and responsive legs. This might be a surprise because it's not a strength vitamin in the traditional sense. I'm talking about vitamin B12. Think of vitamin B12 as your body's master electrician. It doesn't build the walls, but it handles all the wiring. Specifically, it maintains the protective sheath around the nerves that run from your brain, down your spine, and into your legs. It ensures the electrical signals for movement are fast, clear, and precise. When you're low on B12, that wiring starts to fray. The signals get fuzzy, delayed, or crossed. That's when the weird symptoms start, a persistent tingling or static in your feet and toes, a feeling that your legs are asleep or disconnected, like they're not quite yours. You might find yourself feeling off balance on a perfectly flat surface, or that you drift to one side when you walk. And the most maddening part, you can be eating healthy, but your legs feel exhausted after a short stroll. These are all classic signs of a communication breakdown between your mind and your limbs. And for a huge number of older adults, a simple B12 deficiency is the culprit. You might think, but I eat meat and dairy, how could I be low? It comes down to absorption. After 60, your stomach produces less of the acid needed to pry B12 from your food. The gatekeeper gets sleepy. So even if the B12 is in your diet, it can't get into your system. And if you take common medications like acid blockers for reflux or metformin for diabetes, this problem is magnified. These drugs, while necessary, can make it even tougher for your body to grab the B12 it needs. So what happens when the lines go down? Your nervous system struggles. The signals to your muscles become erratic. That's the source of the unsteadiness, the feeling that your body isn't obeying your brain's commands. But here's the game-changing news: correcting a B12 deficiency is straightforward, and the improvements can be profound. Multiple studies have shown that when older adults supplement with B12, they see dramatic improvements in balance, walking, gait, and coordination, often within weeks. The tingling, the numbness, that disconnected sensation, it all starts to fade as the body's electrician gets back to work repairing the wires. And here's why it's so safe. Vitamin B12 is water-soluble. Your body uses what it needs and simply excretes the rest. For most, a daily dose of 500 to 1000 micrograms is recommended. But this is critical. Look for the S-methylcobalamin form. That's the active, bioavailable version your body can use immediately, no conversion needed. It's the express lane. You can find it in sublingual tablets that dissolve under your tongue, chewables, or sprays. These forms are brilliant for seniors because they bypass the stomach and absorb directly into the bloodstream. As for when to take it, midday with lunch is often ideal. It provides a natural energy lift and supports your nervous system when you're most active. Just try not to take it with your morning coffee or tea, as caffeine and tannins can sometimes hinder its absorption. So, if you've been feeling unsteady or out of sync with your own body, please don't just write it off as aging. It could be something so much simpler to fix. When your brain and body are speaking the same language again, you move with a newfound confidence. The constant low-level anxiety about tripping vanishes. B12 restores the precision of your movement. Don't underestimate this humble electrician. Its work is priceless for your independence. Before we hit our final crucial vitamin, I'm curious where you're tuning in from. Type it in the comments, and if you haven't yet, hit subscribe to join our community. I'd be honored to have you. And now, for our third and final vitamin. This one is the true unsung hero, the one that directly fuels your muscles' ability to work, move, and recover. It's vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. If vitamin D3 is the foundation and B12 is the wiring, then vitamin B1 is the power plant. Thiamine is the spark that converts the food you eat into raw energy for your muscles. Without enough B1, your muscles can be perfectly strong but feel completely dead. Your legs feel heavy, like you're wading through water. They feel achy and tired after minimal effort. Some people describe it as their legs having dead batteries or taking forever to recover after simply walking to the mailbox. If that hits home, you are not alone, and there is a reason for it. Our bodies don't store B1 for long, and as we age, we're prone to losing it. Here's how it happens. Common medications, especially diuretics for blood pressure, actively flush B1 out of your system. Even a daily glass of wine can slowly deplete your stores. Processed foods, our go-to for convenience, are almost always stripped of their natural thiamine, and just like with B12, our aging digestive systems simply don't absorb it as well as they used to. So what does B1 do? Its main job is to create ATP, the pure cellular fuel your muscles burn for every single movement. Your leg muscles are huge and work hard all day. They are massive consumers of B1, and here is the most hopeful part: restoring your B1 levels can work incredibly fast. In several studies, older adults taking a B1 supplement reported feeling a noticeable difference in a single week. They felt lighter on their feet. They could climb stairs without the burn. They had more stamina, especially at the end of the day when their legs would normally feel spent. Most seniors see great results with a simple daily dose of 50 to 100 mg of B1. Take it in the morning with a meal, ideally one with some protein and whole grains like oatmeal or whole wheat toast with an egg. Think of it as filling up your energy tank for the day ahead. And like the other B vitamins, try to avoid taking it with black tea. What makes thiamine so special is that it's not just about energy, it's about recovery. If your legs feel chronically sore and fatigued, B1 helps them bounce back. It restores the power behind your movements. It's fuel for your freedom, working quietly to make every step feel lighter and more certain. So if your legs have felt slow, heavy, or just plain tired, give vitamin B1 a serious look. It's a simple fix that could bring back the spring in your step and the confidence in your stride. So there you have it. 3 simple, science-backed vitamins to begin rebuilding your leg strength from the inside out, with results you can often feel in days. Vitamin D3 to fortify your bones and balance, vitamin B12 to reconnect your nerves and sharpen your control, and vitamin B1 to fuel your muscles and restore your stamina. These aren't miracle cures, they are the essential tools your body has always used. With age, sometimes we just need to hand them back directly. But remember this: your body has not forgotten how to be strong. It's never too late to walk with more certainty, and it is never too late to take powerful, gentle care of yourself, one day at a time. If this video sparked even one idea for you, please subscribe to the channel so we can stay on this path together. And do let me know in the comments where you're from. I'm so grateful to see this community of people committed to aging powerfully. Whether you're caring for someone you love or fighting for your own independence in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, you are not alone, and you are doing a magnificent job. Be good to yourself today, and I'll see you in the next one.